Good morning, good morning. Guys, I'm very excited today. I overslept like crazy, but I thought I'd make do with starting the climb to master Draven only. Crazy high pace, educational, and I'm gonna be yapping like insane amounts. First of all, I made 3 little rune pages here. 3 Draven rune pages that we'll be using. Draven number 1, which is the classic lethal tempo. Draven number 2, which is the classic PTA rune page, where in both of these rune pages, we are going presence of mind, bloodline. Actually, you know what? Cut down. Let's do last stand. Let's do last stand for both of them. And then in secondary page, we do sorcery with absolute focus and gathering storm just to get that AD. I'm a big fan of sorcery on Draven. I also think going domination with treasure hunter and eyeball collection is good, but you guys know me. I love my absolute focus. I love my gathering storm. And then we got the Halo Blade rune page. That is for when the enemy team is really squishy. If I think I can kill enemy team in 3 auto attacks, you know, I'm gonna go Halo Blades. We got Taste of Blood, Eyeball Collection, and Treasure Hunter, and then Presence of Mind and Bloodline. So this will be if they're very tanky, Lethal Tempo. If they're not so tanky, but kind of in the middle, PTA. And then if they're very squishy, Halo Blades. We're going to be playing extremely aggressive in the laning phase. And we're going to be trying to punish every single CS that the enemy goes for. We're going to be willing to very much trade 1 for 1. And I'm going to try to show you guys how I think Draven is meant to be played, you know, how optimal Draven gameplay looks like, which is very, very aggressive. You know, it's very, very aggressive. And we're gonna have a good time. I'm gonna talk about the mistakes that I'm seeing enemy make and how we can punish it, how you can snowball even harder with Draven, the kind of macro that you want to go through after laning phase, after you win lane. Because I think a lot of people, they win lane on Draven, but then after the laning phase ends, they don't really know what to do. What if they ban Draven? Then we'll play... I don't think we'll dodge, because if we dodge, that'll cost too much time. We'll just play Aphelios maybe or something. I like Master Yi ban, but maybe that's a ban from the past. But I remember before, whenever I played in Loyalo, Master Yi was the type of champion that could always solo carry the game. Because as ADC, you have so... like, the counter to Master Yi is CC, right? But you're playing ADC, you don't have CC in your kit. I want to swap here with my top or jungle, because we know we see enemy ADC. Always. When you see enemy ADC and you have an idea what to pick, you should swap for your team and make them happy and stuff. I'm gonna be considering taking cleanse here just because of rel Q, but it depends a bit as well, because I also want to think about, will she go exhaust? If this rel wants to go exhaust, then that will, you know, further encourage me to go cleanse. Yeah, so when I see Nico and rel and then Garen silence as well, now I have 3 things that it's valuable to cleanse, so I'm gonna go cleanse. And then let's think about their tankiness. Overall, they're not too tanky. I'd say they're somewhere in the middle. PTA is gonna be a good option here. I should actually... this is a bit scary what I'm doing here. I could get cheesed here. Okay, so let's talk a bit about this laning phase. So we want to play for push, like I said earlier, so Astral can't Q. I want to be spacing the rel Q, so that she can never Q me without Wing in. That's a kind of good general rule you have against rel. It's very similar when you play against Leona. You never typically want to get Leona E'd, and it's the same with rel. You never really want to get rel Q'd. And rel Q is a bit shorter range than my auto attack. So whenever I think she's gonna rel Q, I'm gonna click a bit back instead of walking in for the auto attack. You usually stop movement to catch axis on Draven. Yeah, I use S key to stop on the axis, which is very useful. Very important here that we're in time for the lane. I don't want to be before, like, I don't want to be late to the wave, especially because, like, there's no leashing or anything. If my Pyke wanted to leash here, I would ping him not to leash so that we could start in the lane and start playing aggressive from level 1. So you can see Ezreal is a bit late to start hitting the wave, so I'm just going to start hitting it myself. And now I already know that we're going to get pushed because I got spaced by gold Ezreal. But you can see I already got pushed here. Rel gives me a free auto attack, I take it. Good hook from Pyke here. Dodge the rel W, dodge the Ezreal Q, beautiful stuff here. That was very well played to my Pyke. Now you can see, now we have the push mega hard. I'm just gonna slow push from now on, build up a huge wave. And if they try to come to last hit, Pyke will try to hook them. Try to ping him back. Now we'll build up one more wave. Oh, another good hook here. Oh, well played Pyke. See there, I spaced a bit backwards so the rel couldn't W on me. I'm gonna look for Ezreal here when he goes for these minions. Get his barrier, nice. I'm looking at the minions Ezreal wants to CS, and I'm looking to punish him on it. And now we can just dive, he has no barrier. So I'll be like pinging on my way. Even if Nico's here, it's still gonna be worth it to trade 1 for 1, or even 1 for 2 worst case, right? So I just flashed the rel engage, and I'm gonna die for this. Beautiful. Really, really worth, really, really worth. Rel gets the kill, but even if Ezreal got the kill, this would be insanely worth. I get first blood, he loses. insane amount of minions, right? He's now 2 CS. It's just a beautiful showcasing of what happens when you do good trades, you get the push, and then you punish on the 3rd wave. Wow, what a crazy play that was. I think Jackspektra was only able to do that play due to the buttery smooth FPS he had while running Opera GX. And they partnered up with LOL Esports to create this really cool like wallpaper and a really cool EX corner where you can look at the world schedule. Hey, sign me up and I can support my favorite content creator just by using his download link down in the description down below. And I can subscribe too to help him hit 50,000 subs. Wow, that's incredible. What a good deal that is. If you guys want to support me and the content I create, use the download link down in the description to download Opera GX and subscribe. We're trying to hit 50,000 subs before the end of the year and we would love to have you with us. Let's go. Of course, my pike helped set this up a lot. If he didn't hit the hooks, we wouldn't have gotten these huge chunks on Ezreal, and it would have been more on me just to, you know, try to get some trades on him. Now the wave is going to be slow pushing back into us. Oh, this can be really good because our Viego finished his full clear. We can look to fight them here. Yes, really good, really good. I get the slow on the Ezreal. He has no sums, and he's dead again. Okay, Pike took the kill, which is a bit suboptimal, but it's still insane for the game. Look, he has 6 CS, and he's 0-2, and now I'm gonna freeze the wave. Just recall, bro. Pike recalls, and this is like, I didn't do anything special. I don't think I outplayed mechanically like crazy. I dodged the rel W, that was the only thing. But it's just about understanding how OP push is, and then once you get a good trade on the push, just start slow pushing. An enemy team will int to try to get minions. That's what the Ezreal did, right? He int to try to get the wave. And once he got chunked for it, his game was just fully over. Now I just need to wait for my Pike to come back, and I need to think a little bit about Nico. I didn't ward, which I should have done when Ezreal was in base. It's always good to ward when you know where enemy laner is. But now, because I didn't ward, it's hard for me to play that aggressive, because Nico could come from a gank, you know? But I think Ezreal is just trolling here. Yeah, Ezreal is just trolling a bit here. This is really bad that I didn't ward. Pretty bad that I didn't ward. Because you can see now how scared I have to play. Even though we chunked the Ezreal to really low, I don't really want to walk up and ward now, because if Nico's there, I think I can die. Oh, Pikey. Montage. Beautiful. Beautiful from Pike here. Now we push the wave. And this was all Pike. This was all Pike. I just followed on his engage. But you can see there for like 10-15 seconds, it was kind of awkward because I didn't ward. And that's a big thing that I like to talk about with warding. It's a lot of the time warding is really, really good because it allows you to play aggressive. Because if you don't see the enemy jungler on the ward, you kind of know he's not there, which means you can play aggro. But if you don't know, you have to play very hesitant and very scared and be like, oh, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. Another mistake I could make here is greeting for this plate. Don't greed for this plate. I already have lots of gold. The plate, 120 gold is not going to change anything. Ezreal's going to be able to cancel my base. Everything is going to be mega scuffed if I greed for it. Don't want to do that. And now what the Ezreal should do here, it's going to be slow push. And now when I come back to lane, I should definitely look to ward. This Nico, I could open here actually. I have nothing to do right now, right? Because I don't need to go bot right now. An enemy will not expect me to roam here. Maybe we can kill Nico or get her flash. Nice, we got our flash. Because I know that even if I move here, I'll still be in time for bot. It's always good to move. So I lose like 1 minute for this move. And maybe we could have killed Nico, but we didn't kill her, but we got her flash. Really good. And you could also tell there from my E that I was trying to E her into the angle of the Pike Q. It's good to use your E to try to understand that it can knock them in one of two directions, right? So you want to use it in a way that it knocks it to your team. Here I'm going to freeze the wave. Make Ezreal's game really, really painful. But this isn't actually going to freeze because I'm playing DRAVEN, so it's just going to be a slow push. But Ezreal will probably still walk up to try to get CS because, you know, he wants to farm. So it's good to try to punish him on every CS I think he's going to walk up for. Just like this. Beautiful. Then I walk into the bushes to drop the minion aggro. Press tab now, I see Nico is a minion. That's true that you can do with Nico, but I was more scared that she was just in the bushes trying to gank. So now we have a big slow push building up here. This is going to be very similar to what we did level 1 this game, where I'm going to build up this big slow push, and once this slow push crashes into tower... okay, Ezreal had a stroke. Well, I think he's tilted. But that's something you can work. You know how you will be mad because your teammates tilt? Hey, enemy will tilt too. Enemy will tilt too. Probably that Ezreal, if he was playing seriously, he would have eaten the pike hook, right? But he lost it completely. Wait, also, I just realized chat, we're full AD. We really need to snowball this game. Playing full AD with DRAVEN is a toughie. That's probably the worst ADC you can play full AD on. Okay, so Napeer is very tilted, so let's type some motivational words. This guy bought Ionian boots. He did not buy plated steel caps against full AD. Very happy with that. If he bought plated steel caps, my damage is cut in half. What's the best AD to play full AD on? Either something that Kog'Maw, Kai'Sa, because these champions, you know, they do so much magic damage. So it's like they're not really AD, right? Or champion like Vayne that does a lot of true damage can be fine. Ezreal is good as well, does a lot of magic damage. Just champs with a lot of mixed damage, to be honest. Okay, they're fighting in the river here. I should go move, even though my wave is not the best. I'm gonna look to ulti the Rel here. Okay, it was a bad ult by me. But it scares them away, so I can come and... I mean, this should be good, right? I can just hit the Nico here. Didn't dodge the Ezreal ult, but it's all good. Okay, I played that pretty bad. But, you know, I put in the hard work in the early laning phase, so now even if I misplay a bit, it's fine because I'm up a full item on the Ezreal here. But I tanked so much damage. Ideally, I wouldn't want to tank this much damage because then I could stay now. But because I'm so low, I'll have to base. Like, I'd want to punish Ezreal on the slow push, poke him under tower when he's going for CS, and, you know, keep bullying him and not letting him farm. And that's another reason why it's so important to try to conserve HP, because it allows you to stay on the map and allows you to keep pressuring. It's no biggie. The biggest mistake I could make here is still staying because I greed and I want to keep punishing, but it's important to just recognize I fucked up. Don't want to grief anymore because of it. We'll take the base, and now we can bully on this next slow push that's going to come up. Now I'll build a big wave off of this slow push, and then I'll look to kill Ezreal under tower or punish him for every CS. We'll see what happens. Although if Rel roams all the way to mid lane, I'm inclined to hard push, but I know that this wave won't crash, even if I hard push, so I might as well wait for next wave. But it's really good for me if both supports end up roaming here, because I know that I can solo dive Ezreal. I just need a few auto attacks, and then I can kill him. Okay, well. Okay, well, he made that look... He was alt-tabbed, I think. Never alt-tab while walking to lane, chat. That, you know, that's something I used to do. That's something I used to do all the time. Even when I remember I was master, and I still alt-tabbed to lane sometimes and died walking to lane. So tilting when that happens. But another thing that you saw me do there is I didn't ulti. Why did I not ulti? I didn't ulti because I knew he had flash. So if I instead run for the auto attack, he's gonna have to flash before I auto, and then I get a free ulti. But because he flashed too late, as my auto attack was already going off, I knew I could just kill him with that, right? And now I'll just look to auto attack him for every minion he wants to go for. I'm fine taking some tower shots. And now he's dead to my ulti. I mean, my damage right now is just absurd, right? So this is the DRAVEN snowballing. It's just ridiculous. Ridiculous. Now we're gonna get the bot tower. We're gonna get one more wave. Then I'm probably gonna base. We see that Garen is... Okay, Garen is not roaming. Nico is here. Okay. Oh, wait, no, that's Rel. But I want to play a bit carefully here because I think they can kill me. Nico damage is always quite surprising, and I'm a pretty big shutdown, so it's always important when you're really fed that you prioritize, like the more fed you are, the higher on your priority list should not dying be. Because if you're fed and you die, usually your team will always lose the fight afterwards, and you're also a big shutdown, right? And it's also like a huge moral boost for the enemy team if you die. So here I want to walk up, pressure the Ezreal, try to maybe see if he's going to be baited into walking up for some minions. He's not going to do it. I was going to tunnel vision too much and try to kill the Ezreal though here. If he doesn't die, he doesn't die. I'm just going to get this wave in base. And then I'm going to go mid so I can start impacting the rest of the map. Okay, so here... Okay, I need to go LDR, yeah. We're full AD, I need to go LDR. I'm seeing some armor items in enemy inventory already. Okay, now I'm very interested to see if enemy team will... Or if my Naafiri will accept that I go mid lane. Because people in my chat always says that if you go mid lane as ADC, your mid laner does not go bot lane. But let's see if I ping him to go bot, if he gets it. He's going bot. It's beautiful. So I need to go anti-heal this game, chat. I want to hit mid tower here, but I think I can die pretty easily from a Rel flank. I think I shouldn't hit mid tower, chat. I think, actually, but I was gonna play aggressive. Huh? I'm gonna play aggressive. I just know if Nico's here and Rel is there, I just die, you know? I think it's because you're so fed he accepts the swap. Maybe, yeah. That could be it. But he's pretty fed too, so you might think he has like a big ego. Oh my god, my damage. Wait, Nico's here. I'm gonna walk around here. Not gonna throw my lead here, gonna play quite careful. Okay, here, this should be good. So Garen walked up for the tower if we hit the Wicked Pike. Okay, we missed, that's all good. You can see I'm playing pretty careful, don't want to take it 2v3. Like, I could try to outplay it like mechanically, which is fine to go for, but it's like high risk, low reward. What could end up happening is I just lose my flash and I don't kill anybody. That's pretty bad, you know? Okay. Need to cancel Rel. Nice. Didn't cancel the rel, but got her with the slow, so then she died. Once I saw the Nico clicking so far back, I knew that I could go in, because they weren't really pressuring me. The Nico was kind of selling out the rel. I think that the Nico can play a lot more aggressive on me, to be honest. I think she's underestimating her damage. Maybe it's because she knows I'm so fed. Oh, like you said, maybe. Nice life. I think I should move bot here. We got the mid push, Diego's bot side. Yeah, this is really good to move bot here. In general, it should always look like that you get the mid wave and then you think about moving to the side. And I see the fact that they're really overextended, so I'm just gonna come bot here. It's also perfect because my... Oh. Okay, this is beautiful. I have flash, so I can get out of all their stuff. And I have cleanse for the Garen Ignite and Silence. I'm gonna stay here and get the bot wave, and my Nafiri should go for the mid wave. Beautiful. Good macro from these gold players. I like it. The fact that Nafiri doesn't greed and want to get the bot wave, but understands that she's supposed to get mid wave. Good stuff, good stuff. Now I'll just push one more wave here, and then I'm gonna base, get LDR, pickaxe, something like that. Okay, let's get let's get Morph Reminder. That's what I said, right? Yeah, Morph Reminder. For that Aatrox healing. Oh, it's only Aatrox. Maybe it's not even worth to get more reminder. A little tip here. If you stay for Gromp here, you need to stay for next bot wave. That's the rule you should have. If you stay for the camp, the next wave is going to come already. And then it's a bad decision to stay for the camp and not the wave. Like, that's tempo murder. You need to ask yourself when you do the camp, do I want to stay for next wave as well? And there, I don't want to stay for next wave. I just want to basing it out. Now my Pyke is around top, so I'm all alone on mid lane, and I have no sums. I do have a nice little ward here, though, so I know I can hug bot side. Should be fine. Always good to have one side of vision around mid lane, and then you're gonna be way safer. But it's really hard for me to come up to my team to rotate here because I have no vision, right? Like, I could still start moving now, but it's kind of awkward. I don't think I'm gonna ult either. Wait. I don't think she can kill me when she misses her E, no? Might be dead shot. Maybe not. I think I'm fine. I want to hit just from axis. Nice, beautiful. Let's see if we can snipe the Nico here. Rel is blocking a chat. I don't know if she means to block it. Maybe she does. Let's see if she walks there. Oh! Nice, beautiful, beautiful. You can see I'm playing really respectfully. You know, I'm playing really respectfully. I know that they can kill me. So I'm respecting. Nico is, you know, overall a pain for ADCs, you know. She just does so much damage even when she's not that fed, and she can disguise herself as a minion, and then we gotta do maths, and, you know, that's not anybody's strong suit. Oh, found an Estral chapter. We found an Estral. And this is kind of how the Draven gameplay should look like. You thump bot, you tilt the enemy AD so hard that he doesn't want to play anymore, and by you doing that, the game kind of becomes just completely exploded. Because who wants to play with the guy that doesn't want to play? Nobody wants to play with a guy that doesn't want to play. That's just not fun. And now I'm gonna get Infinity. Oi! Oi! Thank God I'm fed, because I am so bad at playing against Nico, I never think about checking for it. Oh. Oh. No. I might have been. It's fine. I mean, it's fine. This game should be over, but it's important to try to be careful with things like that. Because especially this game, when you're full AD, it's really easy to throw. It's really easy to throw, because all it takes is a few armor items on enemy team, and our damage goes way down, you know? Because we have Lethality Pyke, Lethality Nafiri, Lethality Draven, we even have Lethality Yorick. Well, the Yorick's not Lethality, but he's, you know, 1 and 4, so... Pyke messed up, but it's fine, I think. Nice. You know, I had enough damage there to kill the Nico before she could ulti, but I wasted my cleanse a bit, but it's all good. I want to hit mid here rather than going Drake. I don't think this is going to be a soul game, so it's kind of pointless to do a Drake at 22 minutes. But it's fine if my team wants to go for it, I can be here alone. We just get the tower and then he can hook in, maybe? Okay, this might be bad shot. Let's base here and open the dragon. Let's get Berserker Greaves. I don't know if I have enough healing. Looks like I can. But they're coming. I mean, I don't know if I could. I think maybe I would have died, to be honest. That was kind of scary, honestly. If you got the ult off, I would have died. Let me lifesteal, please. Nay, let me lifesteal, please. Let me lifesteal. Please, let me lifesteal. Let me lifesteal. Here, I want to just look for a turn with Bike, or we can finish it if they're not in the pit in time. That was crazy. That was a blind flash in by Nico, I think. But now it should be full GG. Let's look for an ulti here. After the rel auto aftershocks run out. Nice, beautiful.
Yeah. I just got an ad and I realized I can subscribe for free with Prime and not get ads.
What? You can subscribe for free with Twitch Prime and not get ads? Thank you so much, Rhea. Like, yo, well, shit, I might be dead here. I killed Estral. Shiba. Well, I died. My E killed Estral, no? It did so much damage to Estral, it's kind of crazy. Okay, GG. First game in the back chat. Good showcasing of how to snowball when you have a decent support. Our Pyke was not bad this game. Our Pyke was not bad. He was hitting the hooks in the early game. I think after the early game, I didn't see him once. I'm not sure what he was doing after the early game. He didn't want to play with me at all. But he got me fed, which is all I needed, right? ADC Essentials is good. Yeah, I like ADC Essentials. I like that. I like that. Okay, we can swap here with our mid laner. I don't mind. We can just pick the Draven. We'll be looking in Draven here, chat. Gonna be picking Barrier right now, but we'll see if they pick more CC. Nami does have some CC, right? She has the bubble, and she has the... I mean, the ulti you can't cleanse, actually. It's just a bubble. The bubble is so easy to dodge that I wouldn't really go cleanse if it's just Nami, right? I would never go cleanse for just... But if they have other forms of CC that I think are useful here to be able to work around, then I'll consider taking it. So now they have Nami Q and they have Saya E, right? Not thinking that I need cleanse so far. They're both CCs that are pretty easy to avoid. And now I'm starting to think more about cleanse, chat. Now I'm starting to think more. We got Galio taunt. We got Gnar stun on his W and his ulti. I could go cleanse, chat, because the Nami could also go exhaust, right? The Nami could go exhaust because we have Diana. I would maybe think that the Nami could go exhaust. Okay, what runes? What runes? Let me think here. This is PTA game. This is PTA game. I need to fix it for Draven. Yeah, PTA game. They're like medium tankiness here. They're not that tanky. They're not that squishy. They got 2 bruisers, but no real tank. So I'm gonna go PTA instead of lethal tempo. So in this laning phase, this is a good laning phase to showcase how to play a double range support. So what I mean by double range support is like both ADCs has a range support, and when both ADCs has a range support, it's very important for both sides not to leash, for both sides to contest push level 1, and whoever gets the push is typically just winning the lane. Because if you have push, that means that your range support can poke, while the enemy support has the more respect because you have a big wave building up, and they get levels first and all that jazz, right? So what we're going to be doing is just playing for push, and once I have push, I'm going to be slow pushing, going to look to contest every single CS that Saya walks up for, going to make sure I'm not getting Nami bubbled, going to ward for Rek'Sai ganks, and that's in general the ADC essentials that I'm thinking for this laning phase. See, just it rolls off the tongue. And to have the best ADC essentials, chat. Okay, we're looking for a little level 1 play here. Gonna be the Lux that goes first, right? Unless the Veigar wants to start Cage. Okay, we're not gonna have the Lux walking first. This invade has a very low probability of success if Garen is the one walking first with no CC. Okay, well, we got a flash. Unless Lux wants to flash as well. Oh, Lux started E anyways, so I don't think Saya even needed the flash, to be honest, because our one guy with CC didn't even start the CC. So now we just sit in the third bush here, chat. It doesn't matter that they spot us, it's whatever. We're just gonna sit here and wait for the wave to come. And then when the wave comes, we're gonna start fisting the wave a little bit, making sure that we get the push here, just building up our lead this way. Gonna auto-attack the wave once. Just get my second axe ready, and also make sure that I push. And then I'm gonna do my second auto on the middle wave here to try to make sure that all the minions are auto-attacking one of our melee creeps, just like that. Beautiful, beautiful. So now one of our melee minions dies. Oh, this is just a beauty shot, beauty. I'm just gonna last hit, make sure we get level 2. And now that it's a slow push nation. Now it's a slow push nation. You see, I've already won the lane. I've already won the lane, chat. Before the lane phase even started, I've already won it. How can the Saya play now? Look at how she has to play. Look at how she has to play. And this is just because I was in time for the wave, and I set up the wave perfectly. And now I can't play. And you'll see it even further. You'll see it even further. Like, look now, when she's gonna go for CS, I'm gonna start hitting her. I'm gonna bash her skull in game, of course. Look, now Lux is bashing her skull in, I bash her skull in. Okay, maybe I need to stop using this terminology. I auto-attack her in game. And you can see she's struggling. She's struggling. Look how she's struggling. Needs to Nami to heal her. Lux keeps poking her. Beautiful, beautiful. Gonna look for another auto attack here. Gonna get bubbled. And tower. Complete grief. My bad. Or maybe it's not bad. Oh, Galio's actually full roaming. He's actually full roaming. I mean, I should be fine. I mean, I just had the flash, right? It was a good flash by Galio, though, flashing over the Lux cube, but I mean, you don't really need reaction speed to react to that. That was a crazy roam by Galio. I like what this Lux is doing here with the holding the wave, so I'm gonna fully hold the wave here, pull this out, kill this caster, and now I pull it to the middle here. Don't push it though, I want to freeze it. That's the goal, you know? My Lux can recall if she wants, she can stay if she wants, I don't mind, but she just needs to make a decision, and she needs to make it fast before enemy bot lane comes back. Then I should go ward right now while I know enemy bot lane is in base. It's still not bad for bot lane what happened, right? I didn't use my sums, kept my flash till next game. I now get a pretty big CS lead because I got to hold the wave. So really good when you come back to lane from these sort of situations, you try to look for the fact that you can see you can hold the wave. If you can hold the wave without losing too much HP, and you want to drag it all the way to this middle bush, that's the most ideal place to drag it when you're trying to freeze. It's just beautiful, beautiful. Now you can see double Saya CS even when enemy mid laner roam bot and killed me. And that's just the ADC essentials right there. Now we're just gonna build up a big wave and slow push, and then we're gonna look to bash the skull of... Okay, we're getting ganked by... No, fuck, we have the whole squad here, what the f***? 4 people bought it, 5 minutes. We're getting the real ADC essentials right now. Don't think I want to hold this wave. Gonna lose a bit too much HP. I need her to auto. Yeah, she didn't auto attack. I mean, I kind of hold it. I think this is good. Now the wave is gonna slow push again. I want to look to run the Xayah down if I can. I cancel him out of there. Wait. No exhaust on Nami. Okay. Is enemy mid coming bot again? I feel like they are, no? I'm gonna go ward. I think they're gonna leave bot lane, chat. Rek'Sai, Galio are living bot lane, I'm pretty sure. Maybe she hit that? I mean, Nami's nearly I'm just worried about Galio, to be honest. Wait, my camera went a bit crazy here. Nice, finally we use our flash. Beautiful flash key here. ADC essentials, flash forward when enemy ADC is trolling. Now I want to push one more wave so that we crush it. Gonna ping like on my waves, on my way, so that Lux understands that I want to push this to make it fully crash. And Lux can use her spells on the wave as well. Just use our W here for attack speed to clear the wave faster. Nice, nice, nice. Huge. You can see even through all of this, enemy jungle came bot, enemy mid laner came bot. Still double the Xayah CS. I got a kill. I'm really fed. Let's start building into hubris. Now let's get boots here instead of another longsword. I really want some boots of speed. And everything is bing chilling. Why never refills? I ain't spent a single cent on potions. That's just a waste of my money. On DRAVEN, I typically don't go it because, I mean, I go Bloodline, I have D-Blade, I have so much sustain, I don't really need it. But it's not bad. You should probably buy it. I'm just a greedy motherfucker. Thank you very much, Waffel, for the... Got another slow push here, chat. Just gonna slow push this wave. It's the same thing. It's a very... The ADC essentials are very... It's very repetitive, you know? We get the slow push, build up the slow push, look to punish enemy on every CS. Rinse and repeat, baby. Rinse and repeat. The team that is slow pushing is the team that has pressure, or the bot lane. Right? So here I go ward to make sure that I can keep pressuring. Gonna walk up here, hit the Nami a little bit. Beautiful. Ooh, very good binding here by my Lux. Gonna run this Nami down. Oh, you Lux! Bomba. So you can see, we have a big wave slow push. I know we're stronger. Okay, here I'm gonna do a low greedinator. We're gonna get this plate, we're gonna get this wave, and that's because we have hubris after this. It's beautiful. Hopefully Galio does not come and hammer my head in. Oh, he's coming, shot. Side Rek'Sai. I really want this wave. It's all good though. He gave up. Now I will lose this wave. I will lose this wave, chat. This is a sacrifice that you need to accept. I will lose this wave. If Xayah plays this well now and hard pushes, I lose this wave. But if she doesn't hard push, I don't lose it. But she's probably gonna hard push it because she's smart, right? She's smart. Okay. So now I will lose 5 or 6 minions because I greeded for one more wave and a plate. And that's why normally I always say, if you need the base, don't hit tower. Don't hit tower. Not worth. Because if I didn't get hubris off of what I did, it wouldn't be worth, you know? Now Xayah gets a plate and I lose a lot of minions. It's not that bad. But you can see they get a plate. And normally I'd say this is not worth, but if you have item, it's worth. Now we're just gonna keep the wave here for a little bit. Gonna use Q here instead of auto-attacking the wave, and just slowly slow push this as well, chat. Slowly slow push this as well. I think it's time to start poking them under tower. So I see Rek'Sai on top side, I see Galio on mid, and I think my team is gonna fight on top. So this is a perfect time to start pushing, because now I don't have to worry about enemy mid jungle. I can start playing more aggressive under their tower, and I'm just gonna auto-attack the Saya for every CS she tries to go for under tower. So I'm looking at our CS, I'm looking at them, looking at their movement. Oh, that was a crazy bubble. I took the axe back there because I thought maybe he would bubble on top of me, but she actually bubbled on top of herself. You can see I keep trying to look for auto attacks on the Saya. I'm completely fine taking a tower shot or two because I know it's going to be worth it. And now if Saya walks up to try to last it this wave, I'm going to all in her and kill her. But it's a bit harder to dive her because I know she has ulti, right? So I need to respect that. It's very, very good here, chat. Very good here. Oh, this is Galio TPing or what? This Galio's a bit of a fan, no? A bit of a fan. But he only has MR, so I should do quite a bit of damage to him. Let's base now. I don't think you want to stay here because now Rek'Sai is going to come. I see my team are on grubs. It's really good to like look at what your team is doing, you know? When you think about playing aggressive, look at what your team is doing and then make the decision kind of based on that. If my team is fighting topside and playing topside, and I know that enemy jungler can come here, I don't want to fight, you know? Like, enemy jungler ended up going to grubs, but I don't know that. I have no way of knowing that. If he drops the grubs and comes to me, it's going to be bad, you know? I can't 1v2 them, because Galio's OP. I'm saying that you can't be just results Andy, you know? I'm going to cancel the E here. Oh, he didn't E. Where's the E, bro? Oh, there it is. Nice, we got him. Beautiful binding from my Lux here. She's smurfing. What a smurf for looks. Looking looks. Let's just keep pushing here. Saya's mid, nobody's bot. Normally I don't push like this, but this is just too free. This is just too free. Nobody's defending bot. Enemy top is dead top. They might collapse now 4 man on us bot, but you know, we'll fight it. Me and this Lux, where the goes. We'll fight it. Oh, Rek'Sai went top actually. Wow. Not gonna go for more though. Going for more now would be crazy. That would be too crazy, chat. Never go for inhib at like 15 minutes or 13 minutes even. As we talked about earlier, you guys remember the first game of the day. I said if you greed for jungle camp, you have to greed for next wave. And I don't want to greed for next wave. Because if you greed for the camp, but you don't go for the wave, the game looks like... Trust me, the game looks like... Don't do that. Garen, I think that I go mid. Garen, I'm mid. Okay, good baiting. Never mind. The Garen really trolled, right? He should have based and went bot. But now he stayed for no reason. And now he's really late on bot. Let's go help with Dragon now. You can do Drake, bro. Big subcakes for the 74 months. Oh, Lux got engaged upon here. Gonna kite them out. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Draven damage here. You can see I kite it out, I wait for my opportunity, dodge shoulder CC, and I can run them down. Nice, nice. You go Berserkers every game on Draven? Most games, most games. I'm a big fan of Berserkers on Draven. Right. Can look on the Rek'Sai here, he might burrow over the other side. He might also just die. He just died. I mean, Rek'Sai could have went on me, yeah. Nice, we get the Saya flash here. I know I'm just way stronger than the Saya, right? So I can just start running her down. Get her barrier and her flash. If Saya walks up for any CS here, I'll make sure to auto-attack her. Could base here, could stay. You gotta just stay. That shit was just so unskilled, wasn't it? There, I don't need to do anything. I just need to auto-attack. Tank everything. Auto-attack them down to death. Yeah, that's Draven 1 fed, baby. Yeah, that's what Draven 1 fed. Cleanse the exhaust. That was the only skill check I needed to do there. And not drop my axes. Let's sell my D-Blade here and buy LDR. Would you go the same Draven build in a team environment? More a solo queue build? Nah, probably if it was a team environment, I just go Collector into IE into LDR. Hubris in a team environment? Yeah, I don't think it's good, right? You're not getting that many kills. You're not getting that many kills here. Here you can see I click back, so I can't get Gnar ulted. Click back out of the Galio ult. Catch the axe with S key. Beautiful chat. Beautiful. Let's get that penta, huh? Penta, baby. Penta, baby. And that's how you do the ADC essentials. Kite it back. 1v5, got to CC, used the E, and there was a guy in chat that said he would gift 5 subs for a penta. Let's just not tell him that this is gold, and he would give 5 subs. What the fuck happened to the Herald? It didn't do damage to either tower. Okay, we do another 1v5 penta chat. What if? What did I die to even? Okay, Veigar. Let's see it. Okay, that's one. It's fine. Let's get the Nash and end the game. Oh, let's look for Rek'Sai here, no? I guess he can see me. I don't know why everybody's here. This is like classic low elo that everybody just groups for no reason. I think I should just run mid and end the game, maybe shot if enemy goes top, you know? Like if Nami is top, surely I can just go mid and end the game. But this IE here. I mean, the only scary thing for me right now, shot, is just CC. And I don't know about Gnar and Rek'Sai flash, and I have no flash, so I need to play around that. Let's go bot here. Galio used the spells. Where's my damage? Oh, well played, Diana! Nay, how did I not get anyone? The damage was nothing to the Galio. It's just random in Scap or what? Yeah, GG chat. GG! Oh, that the grub saved me there. Oh. GG. This was a good showcasing of how to play with double range supports, and also like how to play when the early game didn't go that good. You know, the early game went good, but I inted, I didn't flash the Galio gank, and then I died. I started this game 0-1. I played my waves way better than the Xayah did, and I was perma able to make a slow push. With that slow push, I always had more pressure than the Xayah did, which you had to respect. When she didn't respect, she just died, and then I snowballed off of that. Would you actually recommend Draven to a gold player? Which rank should you consider picking him up? I think once you're gold platinum, that's when I started playing Draven. When back in season 3, that's when I started thinking about Draven. I think that's a good place to start. I think before then, before platinum is hard. Gold platinum is when I'd start. Because before then, I think you should just play like Vayne, Jinx. I think Tristana can be fine, honestly, and MF and Ashe. It's a really simple, good scaling, self-sufficient ADCs. Caitlyn? No, Caitlyn is hard. I don't think Caitlyn is a good low elo champ. Kai'Sa? No, Kai'Sa is it's harder to make work as well, I think. I would also say, like, for me, it's like after, I mean, Kai'Sa is more like gold plus. Caitlyn's like gold plus. I think Jhin is pretty broken for like silver, gold. I mean, you need to hit the skill shots, right? But it's not that hard to hit. But Ashe, Sivir, Tristana, MF, Vayne, Jinx, best, by far best, from like iron to plat. And then once you get like plat and above, I think you can kind of play whatever you want. So let's talk a little bit about this laning phase, chat. So in this game, we have a melee support into a range support. We have Rel into Karma. So in general, when you play with melee support into range support, your goal is really to not get chunked, to try to get push, and then wait for your engage support to find an engage timer. If you're engage support, this is a good cheese by them. But these Ashe players, these gold players don't mess around, bruh. Well, this is a terrible start for us, right? Because now we start the lane quite chunked. We're still gonna try to get push. Karma misses the Q, which is really good. If we can get the push, it's really, really good for us. Because that means that we can still play the lane. But if we lose push now, they're gonna bully us even more. But here you can see I'm playing in the bushes. I'm gonna be fine tanking an Ashe auto there. Just gonna make sure I play on the opposite side of Karma so she can't Q me. We get level 2 first here. You see I ping my support to go in. I hit the Karma once. I should have kept hitting the Ashe. Rel should have ignited the Ashe and we would have killed the Ashe. Or forced our barrier at least. Okay, but why do you go on? Okay. Okay, that's a bit sad. So we got the Karma flash level 1, so I thought the Rel would now flash on the Karma, who has no flash. But she instead flashed on the Ashe this time. She's kind of baiting me out with who she's focusing. When she should have focused Ashe, she went on Karma. And when she should have focused Karma, she went on Ashe. But we got both flashes, it's all good. You could see how even though we got cheese level 1, and we ended up losing quite a bit of HP from it, I salvaged it by playing on the opposite side of Karma, not giving her Mantra Qs. Here this was not worth. I really didn't want my access to run out. I took too much damage for it. That was the only reason I walked up there, chat. Otherwise, I would never walk up. I want Rel to play in the third bush and then looks to Hex Flash. Oh, she doesn't have Hex Flash. That's pretty bad. Hex Flash in this lane is really OP because it lets her get onto the enemy after she's used her flash. But now it's going to be really hard for her to reach. I don't think I can do much here. Yeah. I can only slow them down with E, but Ashe still has barrier. That's not the best. Not good engage from Morel. That's why it's so hard for her to now play without Hex Flash. I'm gonna pick up a Vamp Scepter here, I think, because this lane phase is actually really hard. Now I have Vamp Scepter. That should make this shit a lot easier. It's really good to rush Vamp Scepter on Draven when you're against lanes like this that have a lot of poke. So now for every auto I do, I should heal like 20 HP. Now we have the slow push, so I really want to play aggressive here. Try to contest Ashe on every CS she goes for. The only thing is I know that Vi is bot lane. Or not Vi, it's bot lane, but I know she can be bot side. Oh my god, my ult was here. Here I have cleanse, so it's all good. Kill them all here, maybe? I'll try to get level 5 and see if I can run them down. Okay, that was... Why did she stop taking aggro at like full HP? I don't know. I shouldn't have died there, but that's okay. That's okay. We should have kept tanking tower on Diana. Still really worth, really good. This is why we have cleanse, right? I can cleanse the Karma Q, I can cleanse the Karma W, I mean, and I can bait them really far in. That's what I'm trying to do there, right? I want to bait them so that they're at the point where when we turn, they can't run out. And you can see there, they couldn't run out. Oh, this Karma is really trolling here. Because we see enemy... Really trolled by Karma here. We see enemy Vi on top side. I'm pretty sure we saw Vi, yeah. Here it's just Ashe doesn't respect that I'm way stronger. So I get her flash. I mean, this is Draven. Very Draven specific, right? You usually win all ins, especially when you got a BF sword like I have now. I'm just gonna be trying to rush BT this game, chat. Now Ashe has no flash again, and she should lose this whole wave. Now we can even walk up and like start the zone. This is something you can do when you're quite strong. And it's really, really good to abuse. Now we'll just zone them in between tower. If they walk up, we just kill them. They didn't expect our jungler to be here. We can dive the Karma. Okay, let's not hit this wave. Vel'Koz is moving, Vi is gonna come. Ashe doesn't have ulti, so I should be able to base here insta. Please don't let Ashe come back. Please don't let Ashe come back. Get my base. Beautiful, beautiful chat. All of this happened for two reasons, right? One is the first chunk I get on Ashe that leads her to flashing and losing her, making her lose wave control completely. And then the second thing is that I see my Diana, right? I see that my Diana's bot side, so I ping her to come and to trap them in between towers. So it's really good when you want to improve your map awareness. It's not just about looking where enemy jungler is and thinking about enemy jungler. It's about playing with your jungler as well. If you know your jungler's bot side, then ping him to be involved in the plays, you know, to get him either ganking, diving, counter ganking, whatever it is. And then try to set up those plays for him. Like set up a slow push so that you guys can dive or go to Drake or do whatever, right? Try to involve your jungler as much as you can. And then the opposite is true when your jungler is topside. Now my jungler is topside, but now I'm so fed that I can kind of 1v2, so it's a bit different. But if I'm, or 2v3. But if I wasn't this fed and I couldn't 2v3, you'd see me playing really safe right now because my Diana's bot side. And I don't want to int when she's on the other side of the map. Now Vi shows on top, she's ganking Vayne, I know that bot lane is 2v2. Still really hard to actually get onto them. The only thing is, the scary thing here is that my... I want to just cleanse the ignite here. Wait out the anti-heal, start hitting the wave for BT healing. The bot lane is really annoying actually. Play DRAVEN into. Oh god, it's so fucking annoying actually. Oh yeah, thank god Rel got a good engage, but they can just, if they play well, this bot lane is so annoying. We really need a Rel flash. Go play Rel. It's okay to hit tower here, I think, because it takes only a few auto attacks. Now I go base. The plate's gonna be killed by the minions. Let's go do a very standard DRAVEN build this game. Let's go another BF sword. Let's get the boots. We're being chilling, chat. We're being chilling. Now I'm just gonna be poking the Ashe under tower here. It's super unskilled what I'm about to do. I can tank as many tower shots as I want. He's also dead now. Don't even need to hit my E. I don't even need to ulti. I can just let her die slowly. I'm sorry, Ashe. I'm fine here. when you play BT on Draven and you're fed, it's really, really obnoxious because you can just hit them, take a tower shot, then do it all like hit the minions, go back to full HP, get the shield, do it all over again. And it's really, really unskilled. What are we pinging me for? Yeah, I can 1v1 the Mordekaiser for sure. The thing is, I don't have... I don't have presence of mind, so I do run kind of but I knew they couldn't kill me there. That's just so desperate. That's really good. Now Vayne gets a free push out, and now the game is kind of like... I'm like sealing the fate of the game. Because their most fed member was actually, their most fed member is Vel'Koz. Well, Mordekaiser was hard winning lane, but now he goes like 1 minute without farming, Vayne gets plates. If they just fight together, can they not kill you? No, because I'm doing good there at the start. You guys see how at the start I hit the Mordekaiser? Now, why do I do that? I do that because if I don't go for the Mordekaiser in the beginning, that means that Mordekaiser can go on me. But if I hit him at the beginning, then I zone him out from helping Ashe, and then I make it into 2 1v1s instead of a 1v2. I think the mechanics are actually, I'm quite surprised, it's quite good. But they don't think enough about jungler. They tilt super easily. Like this Ashe is completely tilted, right? Completely tilted. Just inting it, essentially. Nice. So this is again, I'm gonna ult this way, actually. I should have ulted a bit earlier. Again, this is a really good trade for me that I talked about earlier, right? Where enemy is losing, I'm losing bot tower, but enemy is losing mid tower. And mid tower is so much more important than bot tower. So this is always gonna be really, really good for us. And Vel'Koz knows how bad it is, right? Now he's typing in the ult chat because he's seeing how we're taking his mid tower and he knows it's over for him. Yeah, I can need to go here. Nice. Really good early game here. This game should be locked and loaded. This game I decided to build a bit differently because they had so much poke in the lane, right? I wanted to go Jackspektra, then I realized BT was pretty good, so I ended up not going the lethality build, and I do still think this build is pretty damn good. Oh, my E was bad. Doesn't matter, I two-shot. This stream is cool. I love learning. Fighting. Dodge the Vel'Koz. Good flash by my rel here. Run this guy down. And try to help my rel here, maybe. It's a bit hard to reach. Oh, man, I get completely poked out. Oh, Syndra's behind them. I have really annoying champions for Draven, to be honest. Yo, life's still on the wave here. What should I buy here? Just LDR, no? I'm gonna go Rapid Fire. Actually, Rapid Fire is really good versus enemy team. Hubris bad on Draven? No, Hubris is my normal Draven build. So I go Hubris into Collector, into LDR. But this game, I really wanted to get some lifesteal, and I wanted to try this build again once I went for the lifesteal. Let's see if we can run them down, chat. She's gonna ult me. I should be fine. I do a bit too much damage. Is that Mordekaiser TP? It is. Nice. GG. Yeah, I wasn't stuck there with Morda. He was stuck there with me. How could Ashe have played that game from behind? Well, she started the game from ahead, right? She had a good early laning phase. She had a good early game. But I think, where did they fuck up? I think she could have played more for level 2. That was the biggest thing. She shouldn't have lost level 2 when she got that huge early game lead. And then, once they lost level 2, they just had to play better around the rel engages. Don't give rel engage timers. And then she just started playing really desperate. Like, she flashed in. She didn't respect when our jungler was bot side. She had to ping her jungler to come bot and respect that. But she didn't do that, right?